Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. And welcome to Sun Life Stadium here in Miami. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Bears and the Dolphins. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Checks down to the short pass. Brian Urlacher was there for the stop.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Looks left. Here's a short pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
From their own 35-yard line. Here they come, hit, and it's loose.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
So they're looking at a 2nd and long here after the sack. Henny will hand it off. The referee is going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
Nice work to get that ball and cover it up. He's a hustling player. He got there, and then he's strong enough to get it out of the pile.
Short gain on that completion. That'll make it 2nd down. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Still looking for an open man. He lost it. Allen recovers a fumble.
It's amazing, isn't it? When that ball gets on the ground, to watch these defenders, watch the intensity change as they're going after that big turnover.
Looking for a man. And he drops the short pick. Anthony Fasano was the intended receiver. The offense is backed up to their 11. They're going for the home run. Bauman, picked. Still going.
Pressure is the key. It is always the key. If you can make a quarterback go a little quicker with his rhythm than he wants, he makes mistakes, and we saw it there.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Has a man short to his left. Knox made the catch for a gain of 6. So that will make it second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Here's the halfback. They make the stop, but the Bears will have a first and goal. And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion, but unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
Second and goal now. Ball on the 1. On the ground, right side. Touchdown, Bears!
Matt Forte really has become a pretty special player in this league. I don't know that he's the best at anything, but he's a very good runner, a very good receiver, very good blocker, just a complete player, and you saw it there.
Chicago is up a touchdown. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Gould gets ready to kick it away. Fumble! And they fall on a loose ball.
You can almost feel the air being sucked out of a stadium whenever a ball hits the ground on special teams. Everybody goes... Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Second down and 15 to go. Short throw to the right. He's dropped down at the 26-yard line. They get about 10 yards there. Third down, 6 yards to the first. He throws downfield. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Fourth down. The Dolphins are lining up to punt this one away. Hester will take off at the 31. The Bears ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. He breaks away, looking for an open man. A pickup of 5. That brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 5 here. Cutler flips it right. He makes his way to about the 48. Vontae Davis was there to bring him down. He's searching for a receiver. The stop was made by Dansby.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. If you can make that first guy miss, a lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from you.
That's the only way we're going to be able to make plays.
They got 3 yards to pick up here on 3rd down. Ball on the 46-yard line. Looks like the offense is a little excited down there.
Offense, still 3rd down.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
3rd down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
Knox was his intended target.
You got to go out there and execute, man.
Fourth down. The Bears are lining up to punt it away. He angles it out of bounds at the 29. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. Gains his way to the 49-yard line. From their own 49-yard line. Goes through his progression. He lets it go. It's a fumble. Miami will maintain possession.
It's not often that a fumbled ball bounces right back to you like that. That was just good luck.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Henney hands it left, and he's tackled at the 30. Brown picks up 5 yards. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score 7-zip. The pigskin. Oh. They go with the run.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
He gets off the throw. Brandon Marshall was the intended receiver on the play. It's fourth down. This one will be from 46 yards out. He splits the uprights.
Dan Carpenter is one of the most accurate kickers in the NFL. He rarely ever misses inside of 40 yards, and is really a pretty good long-range kicker, too.
Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Carpenter is just about ready to kick this one away. Knox is back to receive the kick. And takes off from his own goal line. Gets it to the 21. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Searching for an open man. Cutler can't hang on to the ball.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
Moves to his right. He's brought down around the 34-yard line by Bell. Surveys the field. The pass is tipped. Carlos Dansby was defending on the play. Short pass to his left. He's wrestled down at the 35.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Flips it out short to his left. Knox was the intended receiver. Fourth down. The Bears lining up to punt. He's tackled and down at the 23.
The Dolphins had some success on that last series, putting up 3 points, but now they're going to want to take it to another level with a touchdown.
And it's tipped away. Second down now following the incomplete pass. They line up at the 23. Gives it to the back. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. Brown runs for a nice gain of 6 yards. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Looks left. Here's a short pass. This is close. They'll bring out the chain. Did not get there, and the defense makes the stop. It's fourth down. The Dolphins are lining up to punt this one away. He makes this one back to the 35. Cutler gives it up the middle. He's tackled at the 50.
Yeah, I have to admit that one surprised me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a first down.
Everybody stay under control. Let's just make plays, man.
Up the middle. He fights forward to about the 49. They line up at the 49. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. Matt Forte was his intended target.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Passes it short. And the tackle was made by Bell. Pass play gives them a gain of 6. The Bears line up to punt. And they're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. And it's in the end zone for a touchback. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. On the ground left side. Brown picks up 5 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Ball on their own 25. Henney with the give. He's wrestled down at the 28-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Oh, he's off. Room to run along the sideline. He'll just jog into the end zone. Whoa! The Dolphins use just 3 plays to go 80 yards.
Man, that is just pure speed, and when you have jets like that, it really throws a bit of fear into a defense because they know you have the ability to make a play from anywhere on the field.
The PAT is up and good. Miami is up a field goal. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Carpenter is just about ready to kick this one away. Knox is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Knox will get it at the 6. He returns to the 26. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Cutler hands it off straight ahead. He reaches the 43-yard line. Pass is short right side. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage. Jay Cutler is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
So, 3rd and 9 coming up right here. Rolling out to his right. He's brought down at the 42.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
And now it's time to take a look at this game's top performers, brought to you by Gatorade. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Looking for a man. Greg Olsen was the intended receiver on the play. Uh-oh! Watch out! This is close. They'll bring out the chain. They're just inches short. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
False start. Offense. Still third down.
And we'll replay third down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
He's wrestled down at the 27-yard line. The Bears will take their first time out of the half. First down, 10 to go. Handoff up the middle. It's loose, recovered by the defense.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
The pass is away. That incompletion will bring up second down. Dumps it out right. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Julius Peppers is great at slipping by blockers and getting to the quarterback. The offensive line is going to have to account for him here.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Everybody stay composed.
The Dolphins are lining up to punt it away. Hester takes it at the 28.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. So they have it at the 34. He's going deep. And the pass is incomplete. Davis was the intended receiver. It's third down, 10 yards for first. Ball on their 34. He rolls out to his right. Can't complete that pass. Davis was his intended target. Fourth down. The Bears lining up to punt. He takes it to maybe the 36-yard line. One more play before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 10-7. Chicago will get the ball to begin the second half. He's hit and dropped at the 24-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line. Handoff up the middle.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. Knox was the intended receiver on the play. They line up at the 23. He loads up for the deep throw. And he's tackled at about the 19-yard line by Culver. So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Forte gets another carry. It's a gain of 3.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Forte fumbles. Hester is there to pick up the ball.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
4 yards out from the score. The give to the tailback. Crosses the plane. Well, wait. We have to see.
Boy, this has just been a good football game. Offensively, that was a nice drive to take the lead back, and we are still going to have one of those tremendous finishes here.
Robbie Gould adds the extra point to make it a 4-point game. Chicago is up by 4. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Gould looks ready to kick it away. He'll return it from the 6. He gets out to the 28-yard line. Henny hands it off. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Flips it out short. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. And 2 yards away here on second down. Brown again. And he's tackled at the 45. Ronnie Brown got free and picked up a first down after a nice 6-yard pickup. Brown on the handoff. He's wrestled down at the 45. That's an unusual sight. He's been finding a lot of daylight, but the defense does a good job that time. Goes through his progression. He's dropped down at the 39-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. So that will make it third down. Gets the pass off. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Dumps it short. Tackle short of the end zone, but the Dolphins are set up on a first and goal. Hand off to the right side. Touchdown, Dolphins. The Dolphins end the 8-play drive with 6.
When a ball carrier has that kind of superb vision, he can really make a defense pay. And offensive linemen love playing with a back like that because if there is a hole, he's going to find it.
Carpenter is good on the point after. Miami has a 3-point cushion. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. Carpenter is ready to kick this one off. Camps under it. He will start from his own 5. The Bears were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. Searching for an open man. He drops the easy pick. Greg Olsen was the intended receiver. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Still looking for an open man. He picks it off. He's tackled at midfield.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Give to the tailback.
The Dolphins had a good first half running the ball, and it looks like they're going to continue doing the same in the second half.
Breaking through up the gut. And he's tackled at the 7.
Pretty impressive stuff. As a back, you have to just keep slamming it in there, believing that hole's going to be there eventually. That time it was, and he took advantage.
Miami lines up for 1st and goal here, trying to make it a 2-score game. Henny with the give. He's dropped down at the 4. Just about 3 yards there. 2nd down. Four yards will get them in for the score. Henny, hands off. Touchdown, Miami. So with that, they took advantage of the interception and added points to the board. Dan Carpenter adds the extra point. Carpenter gets ready to kick it away. He'll down it in the end zone. The Bears turn the ball over on an interception their last time out. Short throw to the right. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Hit as he throws. Devin Hester was his intended target.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
He's searching for a receiver. The pass is tipped away. Knox was the intended receiver on the play.
That's not good enough, man.
The Bears are lining up to punt this one away. They drop the runner at the 46-yard line.
The Dolphins have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
He's tackled at the 46-yard line. So at the end of 3, the score is 24-14. The Dolphins have possession and control of the game as we get ready to begin the fourth. He's wrestled down right around the 40-yard line by Harris. And we'll have a first down and 10. Passes it downfield. He's brought down at the 18.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Pass is short right side. He's dropped down at the 5.
The Dolphins are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Miami looking to make this a 3-score game. They give it off here. 2-yard pickup.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. Touchdown, Dolphins!
Brandon Marshall is just so physically skilled. When I watch him play, I tend to think of a young Terrell Owens, a guy that has an unlimited potential. He just has to make sure he stays focused on what he's doing on the football field.
In the fourth, with more than 11 minutes remaining, the score is the Dolphins 31, the Bears 14. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Carpenter will be kicking off. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Bears will begin this drive at the 23-yard line. Hands it to the back.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. Surveys the field. It's tipped away. Great defense. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Looks like they're going for it here on fourth down. moves to his right. The ball is tipped away. They'll go to work at the 22-yard line. They snap it to the back. He's wrestled down at the 8. All game long, you've witnessed his explosiveness. He sent a message to this defense. Just you try and catch me. Ball is on the 8-yard line. He fights forward to about the 7. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. They'll work the right side. Graham gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 7-yard line. They set up shop on the 6. Goes through his progression. John Carlson was the intended receiver.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
It's 4th down. This will be a 24-yard field goal try. It's up, and it's good. Carpenter will kick it deep. Knox fields it at the 1. Knox loses the ball. Briggs falls on it. Forte takes it up the middle. Dansby with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Short pass to his left. It's picked! To the 10.
He had that one all the way. Not only a great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it and stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
And he adds the point after. Carpenter gets ready to kick it away. He'll take it from the 2. He brings it back to the 23. The offense will start at the 23-yard line. Cutler gives it left. He fights forward to about the 23. Throws the deep pass. Makes the catch.
That was pretty, wasn't it? I know that anytime you start blitzing this quarterback, he looks calmer rather than nervous. A lot of times you see those quarterbacks get the happy feet. Not this guy. He stands in there and makes you pay for the blitz.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. Looked like someone might have jumped.
Start. Offense.
Even the slightest twitch by an offensive lineman will draw a flag. You know, defensive guys really have a bit of an advantage. As long as they don't cross the line of scrimmage, they can jump and flinch and try and get that offensive line to react.
And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. Dumps it out right. Caught and dropped immediately. They call on the field goal unit here. So this will be a 33-yard field goal attempt. It's up and it's good. Chicago comes out in the onside kick formation. The Dolphins get the ball back, and he's tackled around the 35-yard line by Jennings. They'll start at the 35. Henny hands off to the left. Racks up 7 tough yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Baby, I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Brown gets another handoff. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Henny hands it off. Ronnie Brown did a great job to get past the marker and get the first down. First down and 10. And the ball is on the 21. Sure to make an impact on the field are this game's top performers, presented by Gatorade. Here's the give. Brown picks up about 4 yards on the carry. And it's now 2nd and 6. The running back has it. He's brought down at the 16. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. He throws short. He's dropped down at the 16-yard line. Maybe a yard on that completion.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
It's 4th down. This field goal attempt will be about a 33-yarder. And the kick is good. So that will make the score the Dolphins 44, the Bears 17. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.